Here we are with part 2 about fixing the output of Allen&Heath ZED10 FX. You know, a missing connection and much more, of course, to see. So let's go. Oh yes, people, I know what is this about. You see, this mixer should have an attenuator at the output. You see this hole in here, that should be able to push a switch which goes from 0 dB to minus 30 dB. So that little friend is doing exactly this. The switch will switch the output from 0 dB to minus 30 dB. Yeah, we have to do that. It's important. Okay, let me find a switch for that. Okay, so in between my oldies goldies, I found this, which looks like fits my needs. Let's take this out first. All you need is to click it, just a bit, and then goes by the screwdriver like this. Okay, I recover all the screws. You'll never know when you need it. Now let me take these guys out. Well, it's not exactly what I need there, but we'll manage. I'll improvise. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's good enough. This should go out from the metal bracket. Nice. So if we put this in here, oh yeah, it's plenty of space. This should go out like this. Fits perfect. Amazing. Okay, so anyway, here is a mess. Let's take this out. Oh man, it's kind of crazy. Let me clean this. Let's take a look inside. You know why? Because this is a really sensible point. If you don't have a good contact here, it will make a lot of problems, noises and whatever. Be careful with this guy. This is very important. That little prick. And here we have the contacts. Oh yeah, you see, I was very clever doing that, opening it up and checking the contacts, because they are kind of rusty. How can we clean this? I showed you the before with a rubber. Like this. You see? It's shiny again. Sandpaper. The thinnest one I have, it's 600 or 800. 600. Enough. A little bit of extra. Doesn't hurt. Let me have some contact spray first. Oh, this is good. And it feels good. A little bit of fat. This is silicone fat. So good. Okay, this is done. What else? Here we need to have some grease. 2. That's the bottom. And that's the top. Okie dokie. You are magnetized. Oh man. What the? Factory. Don't you think so? I need 2 pieces of wire down here. Let's solder this guy. I have to fix also that connection there. What's wrong? this one. I don't see the other. Okay, I got this. It's there, but what about the other one? Okay, back. Good. This one need to be fixed. All right, we are good here. That should go down. We have to fix this connection down here. A solid piece of wire. Let's follow the track and right here. Okay, there is no other way. Here goes there. Okay, and also we'll provide a little mechanical in the same time, like that. This side it's done. What about here? This piece of wire goes to number 1, and this piece of wire goes where? To number 8. Okay, but let's have the circuit first. I don't want to use any hot air. Which is 1? Oops. Come on. What's there? Come on. This is crazy. What is there? What is number 2? Do we have any number 2? 2 and 3. Of course we have. Alright, so what is number 2 doing there? I don't like the way it's looking. Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. I put it like that. Now you can see it too. Here. So that's a part that's of the number 2 and number 1. In fact, they are together. So this is a piece of board from the other side. All right, now it's clear. Okay, so is there another? Oh yeah, that's another bridge from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. By the schematic, 6 and 7. Right. That's another bridge. All right, I got it. Let me have this little guy in place like that. Perfect. That's no problem because we got that bridge. It's bridged anyway. And now here on number 1 and 2 we should have a bridge also. Oh yeah, that's good. Now I should bring this guy to 1 and 2. Perfect. This should stay in the air. 3, it's okay. 4, it's okay. 5 on the way. 6 and 7 together with the next piece of wire. It should be nice, but I don't have any ultraviolet lacquer to make this. Okay. Yeah, what do you think about this, people? And I can simply routing this down, and I'll add some paint. You know, these have a tendency of going out, which I don't like. I'm gonna have, you know, this used to be kept in place by the metal thingy. What can I do now is to have a piece of wire. Now this be tied like that and stop the switch from disassembling. But that's the way it is, and that's the way it will remain forever. We are good. Okay, looking ugly, yes, I know. Is it working? That's important. Power, everything gets down here. Evidently we need some signal, which is this guy. Headphones are in. Let me play my stereo, my CD, and we have the input here somewhere. Is it playing? Yeah. Power on. I can't recall where is the input. Somewhere. Here. The meter is working. the other channel, voltmeter, it's working. Now, the question is, do I have signal at the output? Yeah, let's see. And I have this adapter going here, and probably is the other channel. It's working. So insert, okay, so of course these are the insert stuffs and all the others. This is okay. It's working. Yeah, it's working. It's done. So it's a matter of switchings. Meter, everything is fine. Okay, let's finish. Oh man. So finally everything started with this connector here. So the engineer who attempted to repair this guy was doing a shit job. He doesn't have a clue about reading schematic, and okay, that's enough. I'm happy. It's looking like this mixer will be back. But you know something, I think it's enough for today. It was a long day. Be right back 2 days with the next one, you know, cleaning these boards and put them back together, fixing that broken potentiometers, and that's it. Like always, don't forget, subscribe to my channel, push the like button, thanks my sponsors, and until the next one, have fun. See you. Bye.